Ministerial list. Appeasing a snake in a palace does not spare the king, Shehu Sani. Following the list of ministerial nominees, which was unveiled today, whereby the immediate past Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, Nasir El-Rufai, and other individuals made the list. A few moments ago, Shehu Sani shared a new post cautioning Tinubu that appeasing a snake in a palace does not spare the king. Speaking further, Shehu Sani added that Tinubu appointed some individuals with a known history of treachery. According to his statement recently, he said this: the ministerial list, the president embraced some serpents with a known history of treachery and rewarded some vultures of playing the Judas. Appeasing a snake in the palace does not spare the king. In addition, Shehu Sani made this assertion in a post he shared via his Twitter handle. However, this statement by Shehu Sani has gotten a lot of attention from social media users, and we're asked what our opinions and comments are. Interesting. So ministerial position has become a compensation slot rather than being the list of technocrats who can make the difference. Lists filled with ex-governors, senators, and reps are nothing for those who waited to be leaders of tomorrow. It's very interesting because, in if you went through the Nigerian schooling system or training system, or at least development system, we always told about the leaders of tomorrow, and tomorrow has come, and the leaders of yesterday are still the leaders of tomorrow. Isn't that contradictory? But yes, these are individuals who have been in power for 20, 30 years. If anything, even if they leave power, they're still in power because they will try to hold on to what they can, which, I find in itself to be, in a system that's rigged, this person says, even those who the system rigged against praises the riggers. Absolutely, and I think it's true, but yet so funny because Nigerians tend to act as if they can do things, right? And I think because we're passionate people and we react and we're expressive, we will express how angry or frustrated we are, but it's not going to lead to anything because eventually we are going to accept it, right? So in a system that is rigged, those who are literally fighting against you are being worshipped by those that are being fought against. It's crazy. So I think it's obviously very sad, but I personally just think this ministerial nominee is nonsense. There needs to be a more efficient way to choose people because I think, 2 months has gone by, first of all. Tinubu has made a decision that has literally kicked everybody off their seats. And because he's president and we expect that he finds solutions, he still has presidential stuff to do. For example, appointing his ministers. And I'm like, you think, why did you not have time? But this man definitely had time before the election, before his inauguration, to decide he was going to remove subsidy as the first thing. And now look, it's a compensation list, not a ministerial list. And I don't think Nigeria has ever worked or believed in merit. So with the nepotism of corruption, my God, the most unqualified can become qualified. And some people use that same thing and go and give testimony in church and say, wow, the Lord has qualified me to do this. And I'm like, come on. But yeah, we don't, I think as a people working to achieve something, I'm not saying we don't work hard, but in terms of being deserving of an outcome, right? Because people have found, very sort of, sad and very not assuring ways and false and, ways that lack integrity and corrupt ways to get what they want, and they flash with it, right? it puts other people under pressure, and it's a reflection of society. It's very big, because if we have a compensation list, right, at the top of our government, then imagine how it is below, the rubbish that's going on, the quality, the values. Because a lot of people, for example, fraud. We are in a society that would appreciate money and not question where it's from, right? In turn, men feel pressure to do that because the men who have it show themselves. We show off. Oh, this is what I can do. This is the respect I get. For men, they do that, and they acquire ladies. So now you have women who then have that expectation and have that kind of standard for a man to have this certain amount of money, not understanding order of things or understand how things happen, but having such high expectations for a level that is not even deserving, or for a level that doesn't even have capacity. That's just what I think. So I think it's sad because, let's be honest again, it's not like as if these people, when they get their positions, will do anything phenomenal with it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do anything phenomenal. It would be the same complaints again and again and again and again. These ministers would be appointed. So what will happen? And I would waste their time. The time I'm going to find solutions to fix this issue of fuel subsidy that was a stupid decision made with no plan, with nothing. We're all stuck. But what do you think? Don't forget to like and subscribe.